Macmillan Audio presents The World Beyond Your Head on Becoming an Individual in an Age of Distraction by Matthew B. Crawford. Read for you by Robert Fass. The great thing is to gather new vigor in reality. Vincent van Gogh.
Preface. We are living through a crisis of attention that is now widely remarked upon, usually in the context of some complaint or other about technology. As our mental lives become more fragmented, what is at stake often seems to be nothing less than the question of whether one can maintain a coherent self. I mean a self that is able to act according to settled purposes and ongoing projects, rather than flitting about. Because attention is so fundamental to our mental lives, this widely felt problem presents a rare philosophical opportunity to ask anew a very old question: what is the human? Such a reconsideration has been made necessary by profound cultural changes. I find that these changes have a certain coherence to them, an arc, one that begins in the Enlightenment, accelerates in the 20th century, and is perhaps culminating now. Though digital technologies certainly contribute to it, our current crisis of attention is the coming to fruition of a picture of the human being that was offered some centuries ago. This picture is so pervasive that it is difficult to make an object of scrutiny. At the center of it is a certain understanding of how a person encounters the world beyond his or her head. We are said to do so only through our mental representations of the world. Life then imitates theory. Ours is now a highly mediated existence in which, sure enough, we increasingly encounter the world through representations. These are manufactured for us. Human experience has become a highly engineered and therefore manipulable thing. My efforts to understand the experience of attending to real objects and to other people have led me to call our founding doctrines of human cognition into question and to investigate the pressures they put on everyday life. They do so by rendering some aspects of our own experience illegible to us. In the course of this inquiry, some of the strangeness of our culture, for example, our approach to education and the mood of our public spaces, comes into focus. Drawing on certain dissident strands of thought in the philosophical tradition, I offer what I take to be a more adequate picture of how we encounter objects and other people. My hope is that this alternative understanding can help us think clearly about our current crisis of attention and reclaim certain possibilities of human flourishing. The weight of this positive argument is carried by case studies of attention in various skilled practices. The point of these is not to spur the reader to fantasize about becoming a short-order cook, a motorcycle racer, or a builder of pipe organs. Rather, activities like these, which elicit complete immersion in a particular situation, reveal something about our constitution that tends to get lost in the official self-understanding of the West. Skilled practices serve as an anchor to the world beyond one's head, a point of triangulation with objects and other people who have a reality of their own. The most surprising thing to emerge in this inquiry, for me at least, is that through such triangulation we may achieve something like individuality. For it is an achievement, especially in a mass society that speaks an idiom of individualism and thereby obscures the genuine article. Matthew B. Crawford, Richmond, Virginia.
Introduction. Attention as a cultural problem. The idea of writing this book gained strength.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?